it's me. How's it going? Hope you guys are doing well. It's me, your friendly neighborhood CooleoGUY. I'm back at it again with another top 5. Since the last top 5 I did was a top 5 training spots in Ancient Evil, I'm back here doing a top 5 training spots in Alpha Omega. A decently good map with some issues, but that's alright. You know, we can look past it. Since we've had such a dry few weeks since Alpha Omega's been out, and DLC 4 is around the corner, maybe, perhaps, we really don't know. I'm here bringing some content, you know, actually talking about the game. So here we are. Let's freaking do this. If you happen to enjoy this video though, make sure you leave a like. If you haven't already though, subscribe to the channel. It'd mean the world to me. The channel's been doing so great recently, just because of Nuketown Road doing well, and then svidaniya on par with that, doing amazing. So I appreciate you guys all so much for helping out the channel do good. But with all that said, let's hop right into this top 5, baby! Coming in at the number 5 spot for the top 5 best training spots in Alpha Omega, we got the Generators, which is a pretty freaking big area. It's right next to the tonic perk. If you don't know what a frick that is, you know, where you go turn the gas and all that, where a frick you gotta do. That's down there. It's a pretty giant area, but it's very tight in some spots. But I mainly train right in front of the tonic perk, because there's a big open area right there. You can train up and down the stairs. So you can move the zombies, maneuver them pretty well. You have the Maddox nearby, which is a really freaking solid weapon off the wall. It's a good assault rifle, shoots pretty quick when you have the operator mod. One of the only issues though with this spot is that you are pretty far away from everything else in the map. Like let's say a freaking gas leak happens again, you gotta go up above ground to just go stop that. Like, luckily, there's a good thing in this map called the telepads, so you can put one down at one spot and put it down at the other spot, and boom, you can teleport. So I always have a telepad right there in the generators with me when I'm training here. Then I have one over by the powerhouse, so let's say my shield breaks, I need to go get a new shield. I teleport out of there, boom, get a new shield, boom, I run back, and we're perfect, we're back to training. It's a great spot, I definitely would recommend it here. The only issue that I have with it, other than, you know, being far away from everything, is those freaking dumb Nova crawlers. They make the zombies infected and they make them run faster, they hit faster, and they take more damage. So training with those zombies, it just aids. It's so freaking annoying. But if you can look past all of that, if you can survive past all of that, this is a really good spot. You just gotta maneuver them, be smart, be well, and you could kill the zombies easily. That's why the Generators room is coming in at the number 5 spots. Coming in at the number 4 spot, we have the beds, you know, the bunk beds, you know, the beds, you know, the rave place in the gauntlet mode, the beds. This is a pretty tight area, but it's also big. If you use this entire room, you can train effectively and very well here. This spot, it's really convenient just for, you have the pack-a-punch right frickin' there. As long as the gas leak doesn't go on, you have the pack-punch right there. You have the KM44 on the wall there, so you can buy more ammo, and it's in a very convenient spot. So like, once you run your horde around, you can go pick up some ammo if you need some. It's not too bad, and if you really need to, you can relocate to the generators and just loop them back around. You also have a bunch of traps nearby, the electric traps, so you can turn on at each of the entrances. So you can kill zombies pretty effectively if you don't have any ammo, but you have plenty of points. You can do that. It's like with the last spot with the generators, you're kind of far away from everything else, but the good thing is that there's another telepad location right there in between those beds. So you can just put it down wherever else you need it. Like I said, I always put mine by the powerhouse, so I can just teleport over there and get a new shield and come back and start training all over again. The only kind of big issue here, the freaking gas Nova crawlers will spawn in. They'll freaking make the zombies all gassed up, you know, geeked out of their mind. They're faster, better, stronger. It's not fun. And also, there's like a little barrier in the middle that's covering the whole bedroom that the zombies can jump in between pretty quickly. So when you're training the zombies, you'll be training them around, and then all of a sudden they just jump right next to you. So that's kind of an issue you have to look out for. But otherwise, make sure you be smart. Make sure you run like stamina up or something so you can move faster than those freaking zombies. Because my god, they're gonna be running at you at the speed of freaking light. But that's why the beds is coming in at the number 4 spot, baby. Number 4. Fantastic 4. Coming in at the number 3 spot is a freaking throwback. Hashtag Throwback Thursdays. We have the original training spot from original Nuketown. The backyard of the greenhouse. It's still a good spot despite them changing it drastically. There's patio chairs in a way and a freaking little pond thing. It's kind of annoying, but you can still train perfectly fine in the backyard. It's still really freaking good, and I definitely recommend it. You have such really good weapons nearby. You have the Spitfire right inside the greenhouse if you need it. It's just on the wall right where the RK5, what was it called? The B23R was in Nuketown, the original one. That's there if you want it. A really good freaking gun. The Spitfire is one of the best guns in the game. And then the freaking Trebuchet is there if you want to use that. I wouldn't recommend it, but it's really good. And the Vapor's right downstairs in the diner if you want to grab that. It's pretty close by. Really good training spot. You barely ever get caught here. It's really tough to. And if, let's say, you're about to get caught, you can always run up those freaking stairs just to have a little second to breathe. It's a good spot. You have so much freaking open area. The box is right there if you want to hit the freaking box like nobody else. You know, it's good. Another benefit, too, is that you're so close to the freaking shield. If your shield breaks, boom, go get a shield right upstairs. No big freaking deal, no worry. Pull your special weapon, run upstairs, get a freaking shield. You're boom, you're Gucci, you're great, you're fine. No issues at all. If you want, there's a telepad location in the back where the spawn would be in multiplayer. So if you want to go back there, use it. Go ahead, you don't really need to use it for anything. It's not really like it would really benefit you because everything you need is really close by. If you need to go stop a gas leak, go run to it. You're above ground, you have no issue. It can be annoying having both Nova Crawlers affecting you because for some reason, when you're in this area, the Nova Crawlers will just come out of the bunker, the gas one, so they'll affect the other zombies, but it's every once in a while. There's not gonna be like 5 gas zombies coming out like around. It's gonna be like probably like 1 or 2 maybe. It's gonna be a couple. It's not gonna be too many as opposed to being in the generators where they spawn like every freaking second. That can be annoying, so it's not too bad dealing with those. But you also have the jolting jacks to deal with, which are on the roof, so you have to freaking shoot them down, which aren't too big a deal because as long as you're freaking constantly moving, they're not gonna be an issue at all. So that's why I think the spot is really good. It's just a really good trainable area. It's a classic spot. You can't go wrong with the greenhouse, and that's why the greenhouse is coming in at the number 3 spot, baby. Now you'll never guess what the number 2 spot is. you have no idea. And coming at the number 2 spot, we got the backyard of the yellow house. Another throwback. I never really trained here in original Nuketown, but in Alpha Omega, you bet your bottom dollar I'm freaking training here. This is a really, really good spot. It's a lot better than I would have imagined. Because at first glance, it's like, oh, this is a really tight area. It's a lot of freaking zombies that can come out of you from everywhere. But when you actually start training here, it's no problem. Like, I never have an issue when I train here. There's no problem. The only thing you're ever going to deal with is the jolting jacks. So on this side of the bunker, for some reason, even though you're right next to the bunker, the other gas Nova Crawlers don't spawn here, which is freaking great. My one pet peeve with this map is those freaking gas crawlers and the gas zombies. So I'm glad you don't have to deal with them in this spot, other than the jolting jacks and the roofs, which aren't even an issue. Like I said, as long as you're constantly moving, you have no problems. It's fine. You have the MX-9 on the wall there if you really need a weapon for some ammo, and you have the freaking swordfish inside the yellow house if you need that. Not too bad. You have the box nearby if you want the box, if you want to use that. You're still pretty close to the shield, so you can go get the shield if you want. Not too far away, not too big of a problem for you. And also, if you really need for like a last resort power-up drop, you have the shed back there, which can give you a power-up. Depending on how many like kills you get, like it'll change it and all that. So you can always have that if you really need it. I never really need it, but if you need it, it's there. It's always an option. But this spot is great. It's definitely a lot better than I would have imagined. As long as you just run the loop I do in the video, you'll be perfectly fine here. Just run a clockwise loop around the house. And that's really it. You just gotta freaking train. It's just like any other spot. Just freaking run around and do whatever. It's not too bad. You got this. I believe in you. And that's why the backyard of the yellow house is coming in at the number 2 spot. Alright, before we get to the number 1 spot, I want to get a quick word from our sponsors. CooleoGUY! Have you ever heard of CooleoGUY? One of my favorite YouTubers of all time. Yeah, if you're watching this far and you haven't subscribed to the CooleoGUY channel, what the frick are you, like, what are you actually doing? What are you doing, step bro?
What are you doing, step bro?
I don't understand. Subscribe to the channel, do that right frickin' now. Hit the like also on the video, that'd be so cool. If you did that, thank you. Appreciate you guys all 110%. I would normally ask you to comment a phrase or something at this time, but I got nothing. So just, if you made it this far, just comment a heart. Just put a greater than 3, whatever the frig, or less than greater, whatever. Put a greater than 3 in the comments. And that's all I ever ask. Anyways, though, let's get to the number 1 spot, baby. Alright, sprinting into the number 1 spot, we got a classic spot. If you're a frequent viewer of my live streams, and you know what the frick the number 1 spot is, you would have already known. And the number 1 spot is the Coldest Sack. Who doesn't love a good Coldest Sack? You know, a nice throbbing, veiny Coldest Sack. Who doesn't love that? No one doesn't love that. Everyone loves that, you know? This is the OG spawn from original Nuketown, you know, but it's a little bit different. You know, it's a lot more freaking nonsense in the way than normal, but you can still perfectly train here. It's a great spot. I think it works way better on the Black Ops 4/3 system because you can like take more hits. So training here isn't too big of a freaking issue. You have a lot of good weapons nearby. You have the Mozu on the wall. If you have Skull Splitter on, you can pop their heads like nobody's business. The ICR is inside the freaking truck, so if you want to open that up, if you'd like to open it up, you can do it whatever you want. It doesn't matter if you open it up or not. The swordfish is in the yellow house right there at the entrance if you want that. The Spitfires right at the entrance of the greenhouse if you want to get that. So many good weapons are at your disposal if you need them. And guess what? Guess what? You don't have to deal with those freaking stupid, dumb gas Nova crawlers. They're not up here. You ain't gonna be seeing them anytime soon, because why? Because we're not anywhere near the bunkers, baby. We're in the freaking middle of the map. We ain't gonna be dealing with those things ever. The only issue you're gonna have is the jolting jacks, but like I said, as long as you're moving, completely fine. No big freaking deal. And it's honestly a good trade-off. This is a good freaking area. Big area. Use the whole Coldest Sack. Use the whole sack. Use all of it. Use the powerhouse too if you need to loop around there. The whole area is a freaking huge one. And the best thing is, if your shield breaks, guess what? As long as you built your shield in the greenhouse, just walk up the stairs, go up there, you go buy your freaking shield, you're perfect. You're gonna be fine. Not gonna have an issue in the world. And it's great. And also, let's say you have a gas leak going on, just go freaking run around. Go plug those up, because you'll be right nearby every house, and it's so freaking perfect. If you need, you can put a telepad in the powerhouse and teleport to Pack Punch or wherever frick you need to go. Put it wherever you want. It really doesn't matter. But this spot is just so good. I feel like you could hold like 2 people here if you tried. I don't do it though, but you probably could if you wanted to. It's just a good spot though. Definitely would give it, a 9 out of 10. It's a freaking great spot. There's not much you can really say about the spot other than it's good. It's definitely really good. Definitely would recommend. I don't know how the frick you aren't using it if you haven't used it already. Give it a freaking try if you haven't yet. So anyways, with all that said, that is why the Coldest Sack is coming in at the #1 spot. You see what I did there? I did a thing. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the video. I got really nothing else to say. Just another word from our sponsors, the CooleoGUY channel. Make sure you subscribe. Do all that stuff. It means the world to me. It's so cool seeing the channel doing so well recently. And it definitely helps out with just the fact that, yeah, I've been in some bummer times recently. I've been in a bummer state. Not too sure how to feel. So, just seeing all of your guys' support on my channel and all that just means the world to me. It truly does. Brings a smile to my face, and it's all I could ever ask for, So, I'm gonna go now, though. Have a wonderful day. Take care. Much love and appreciation to each and every one of you, especially you, Johnny. I know you watch every video, Johnny, I know. But thank you. Take care. Much love. And I'll see you guys next time with another video.